and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
2nd and 4. He finds his man for Brady. That's Collins. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. At that time, they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. 7 yards, the pickup there. Back to throw again. They'll rifle this one deep right side. And it will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. They'll look to throw again. Keeps himself upright. Looking for Wade, and he finds him. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times, because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And the Rams are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. They'll look to throw. This is caught. He's got it. Touchdown. A great play there. There to make the ground. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And they use that height on the outside to get the score.
We've seen the evolution of the wide receivers. They've gotten taller and taller, but they retain their quickness and their speed. It's a lethal combination.
Always good to have wide receivers with height. Extra point safely through. And we'll tie our game here in the 3rd. So that drives 7 plays in length. And the result for the Rams, a touchdown. So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. So here are the Dolphins now. They get ready for their first possession of the 2nd half. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective, because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
On 1st down, Glover. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. From the gun, Weston. He sets to fire deep. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. It's a big play there for Miami. Sometimes the one-handed catches are unnecessary, but he was trying to ward off the defender with the other, so maybe that was just a good play.
So that tells you that not only do they imagine those types of catches, they actually work on them with defenders jostling them in order to keep their concentration and haul it in.
A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. They'll try the left side. It's Glover. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 65 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
And they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
So 3 plays, already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. Back to throw. Weston. This is caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. His second touchdown in the Super Bowl. And the Dolphins have broken our tie as they take the lead.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His second touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. Now the try here for the point after. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it ends with a touchdown for the Dolphins. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Takes it at the 7. Oh, a good return up past the 30. For its next possession. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown, and cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
7 yards, the pickup there. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
The throw and the quick slam going to be complete. They're looking across midfield inside the 45.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. Now it's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball. They leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Defensively, and 2nd down. On 2nd down, Collins. And he'll get this down close to a 1st down at about the Dolphins' 18-yard line. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He finds his man complete. That's Bates. Going to have a Rams 1st down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. Collins. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. Looking to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Now they'll throw here. And that one off the mark. A little late with the throw. They're going to go for it now. 4th and 2. Remember, they can still get the first down at the 1-yard line, though. They'll try and run for it. And he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. And now trotting back out with the rest of his offensive mates, the big tight end. And a bounce back here for him after a slow start. And sometimes that's how it goes with tight ends. Those catches in their games, they can go in waves at that position.
And you get so locked into stopping them that you think, okay, hey, look at that. We've got it. We've held them down. The best ones, you really don't hold down for an entire game. They're going to get their catches. Your job is to keep them from being big-time catches that break you down totally.
And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try to get more pressure at the passer.
Behind the chains, 2nd and 13. They'll keep it on the ground. Glover. They juked it. And they'll get him down here at the 23. From the gun on 3rd down. Weston. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Punt team on now as this one's sent away. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. And the Rams getting set to go now. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball. And then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may gain more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
And they'll get him down because he's inside the 40. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. 2nd and 5. And now off the mark behind him. Incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. He finds his man. Complete. It's Bates. And he's going to have the Rams first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Wright's got it. And they're working inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. And Passing yardage-wise, now up over 350 in this game. Pretty nice performance.
Definitely that, which usually means you're putting a lot of pressure on guys trying to cover. If you're a defensive back and they put over 350 yards on you, you've had a long day. The key to everything, if you're doing it without throwing interceptions or turning the ball over.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Now the pressure gets there. He goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down. Second down now. It's Collins. Short move, but can't find much space. Dropped just inside the 20. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That is the same case on that play. He finds his man complete. It's Collins. He's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. It'll be a pickup at 14, but they're still a little bit short as it brings up 4th.
And that big gain may just change the thought process here on 4th down. I think in the red zone, they might now consider going for it on 4th down.
And they're going to go for this. Just 1 for 3 so far on 4th down tries. They're trying again. They'll try and run for it. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with Harris. And the stiff arm proved fruitful for a second, but the daylight quickly snuffed down. 1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. It's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A great play there. There to make the grab. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2. Not going to kick this one and just get it back to level.
Now still down 1. Here's an utterly critical extra point attempt here. And it is good. There were about 70,000 people about to turn blue from holding their breaths. But it's good, and this Super Bowl is tied. So right back to square one. Tied at 28 as he kicks it away. Here's Smith to return it. They're able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Miami's offense set and ready to go. And this Super Bowl has been as good as advertised. Probably one of the best that we've seen in recent memory. All even here in this 4th quarter. On 1st and 10, Weston. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 19. He will bring it back. It's an interception with return for a Rams touchdown. Well, dare I say it, it's kind of quid pro quo. Both defenses now with an interception return for a touchdown.
Your vocabulary, sir. Well done.
Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Here's Smith to return it. And it's a pretty good return here as they get this up to the 29. The Dolphins are now set to go to work on offense. And we're at the time of the Super Bowl where, look, they need points. And they need them badly. Trailing here in the fourth quarter as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Throwing after the interception. Weston. He finds his man complete. That's good. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
Like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
There's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. That catch good for only a couple. To throw on 2nd down. Weston, he finds his man, complete. That's 4. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Looking to throw. Weston, and he's knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. If they're going to have a shot in this Super Bowl, they're going to need this one on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he's got the 1st down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Operating from the gun. Weston. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He finds his man, complete. That's 4. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
The offense on 3rd down today, not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
Someone's been having a good game so far. And you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn it loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Weston. He finds his man, complete. That's Glover. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. That catch good for only a couple. 2nd down and 8. Weston, he lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. A great effort there. 35 yards. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying up this football game. The fly route works for the TD Graham. And now remember, all touchdowns are reviewed, and in a tight game like this, they're going to take a good long look at it. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How is the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. A 10-play drive that time. And it winds up in 6 points for the Dolphins. Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild fourth quarter. Fielded just outside the goal line. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. He's playing pretty well. I don't think it's necessarily him changing up something he's doing, but that O-line, they've got to protect him better.
They do. They've got to make sure that they give him more than enough time in order to find targets downfield. And sometimes what happens when these things are going on is that the field general will step up and say, hey, that's on me, guys. I didn't get rid of it fast enough. Anything to try to relax them a little bit and take some pressure off because they do know that they are trying.
Well, we've seen the 4 sacks so far in this contest. Sets him back now for second down.
Pretty straightforward play there by the linebacker. He saw the run, went with straight ahead pursuit, and dumped him behind the line of scrimmage.
So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. Now a throw here to his running back. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I don't care how many times we say it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass trait in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust.
Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Dolphins have got it. 20, 10. And this is right on the way back. A fumble recovery and take it to the house for a Miami touchdown. And what we just saw, very, very rare. We only had 5 of those in the first 50 Super Bowls.
The biggest stage, the biggest game, and we just saw it happen again. Extraordinary.
The defense has been good, and they were good again there. Extra point splits the uprights. They will take a 7-point lead. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. They'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The football going back to the Rams now. And it's quickly becoming now or never time in the Super Bowl, trailing by 7 here in the fourth. A pivotal moment in this football game. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He gets it complete to Harris. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. That one unable to develop. Never got second down.
Well, that's not exactly how they drew that one up, nor practiced it, because on first down, you're trying to get some yardage to set up second and third down calls. In this case, had to drop it off to his running back. But boy, they closed quickly on that one and stopped him behind the line of scrimmage.
On the left side, a completion to his tight end. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
So now at 3rd and 7, and defensively, it's a dime look. 6 DBs. Back to throw here. There's that man again. It's complete. And he'll be brought down with the first down and a late flag here, too. He may get a few more tacked on for good measure. Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
So the penalty yards marched off on the face mask. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Well, we could talk about it like it's just a basic route, but how about the timing on this one? Lined up on the right, runs a deep in route, and how about the throw? Right on the money. Bam, puts it right in there and on his hands. Nice completion. Really good pickup.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in.
I'm ready to take off, baby. Stand up.
2nd and 1. Okay, here's complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins 14. And now he's closing in on 450 yards passing.
That's an incredible number. I mean, you're talking about the best defenders in the world that you're trying to throw the ball against, and you're creating that type of a number.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the Super Bowl. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Now still down 1. Here's an utterly critical extra point attempt here. And it is good. There were about 70,000 people about to turn blue from holding their breaths, but it's good, and this Super Bowl is tied. Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild 4th quarter. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Miami's set to take over. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. On 1st down, it's Glover. And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw through 3 quarters, no reason to like that now. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's always a good place to throw it just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on this team but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-body tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, they're really wide receivers who are just taller and have a little bit more weight. These guys catch the football, make big plays downfield. In the old days, we wanted them to block. Now coaches want them to catch the football first.
And this one complete downfield on the left side. And they get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here work it in and picks up the first drive.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Now a handoff here to his running back. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Off the play fake. Weston. He finds his man complete. It's 4. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 19.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down back in the 26-yard line. There'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
How about that, partner? His 2nd sack of the game, and that puts him in some pretty good company. 17 guys have had 2 sacks in the previous 52 Super Bowls, but only 3 have had the record number of 3 sacks in this game.
And we've got the list here. If he gets another one and one behaves nicely, we might just list those out for him. A hole to dig out of here. 2nd and 17. Operating from the gun. Weston. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll take this forward for about 5 as we have come upon the 2-minute warning. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And they're facing a big 3rd down now in this tie ball game. And to give this time to the tailback. Open space inside the 10. He will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Dolphins answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now. So that drive goes 8 plays. And the finishing touch was a nice long run into the end zone. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. So all eyes on this Rams offense. Down on the scoreboard. And time, a huge factor. And they have to have a touchdown to level this Super Bowl as they come up on 1st down. He'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Bates. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Clock running, about to hit 90 seconds to go in the game. Pass complete to Harris. And he'll be brought down shy of the 30 at the 38-yard line. He's back to throw. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. Back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he will make the catch. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Throw left side going to be taken in by Harris. It's inside the 15-yard line. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds. Dolphins stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Back to throw. Swing out wide to Harris. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Able to get there and pick it. And the Dolphins have just about sewn up this football game. Certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were in nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do. It gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
Victory very likely now for the Dolphins as they take a knee here. The Rams going to be forced to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. And they take a knee. And the Lombardi Trophy has a home in South Florida. The Miami Dolphins are your Super Bowl champions. And to the Super Bowl champions, they etch their name forever in NFL immortality.
That's pretty phenomenal right there. It actually gave me chills just to hear you say that, because immortality forever and ever. When you look in the record books, you'll see this team, you'll see their picture, that your name will be a part of it. That's got to be an incredible feeling, because it's been a long journey to get there, and now they get a chance to enjoy it.
This year, just how everybody wants to end the year, holding the Lombardi Trophy. What a season for them. What a ride it's been for us as well here in the booth. For Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gunn. Thanks for watching, everybody. We will see you next season right here on EA Sports.
Choose the team you want to start your franchise. Continue ahead to begin your franchise. Use the options on the left to edit league settings or change your role to a player or owner.
Okay, it's the Patriots on the clock now. The Bengals now on the clock. Let's see what they do. All right, the Jaguars are now on the clock. All right, next up, the Lions on the clock now.